All right. There should be audio now. I did all that talking and no one heard me. Damn. Okay, cool. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Restream. You reset my settings every time I log in. You gotta love technology, man. You gotta love technology. I will say this: Riverside is pretty bad too. And there's a delay because everyone's telling me no audio at the same damn time, but I got it now. Anyway, cool. We got a lot of artists on the roster tonight. And as a matter of fact, the first artist deserves the first two actually. They get special graphics because they are premium submissions. So the very first one that's incorrect. It's Kinetic Eye. I think that's a familiar name. So the name of Kinetic Eye's record is Point Blank Period. Let me put the Q701s on and let's hear what's going on with Kinetic Eye. Shout out to Kinetic Eye. Welcome back.
There's a whole lot of regular niggas, I'm uncommon. Gave your girl the worm on rebound, I'm D-robbing. I'm it, but I sure ain't no clown, balloon popping. I spit metaphysical rounds, it ain't stopping. Irony, you pick a new shirt, you pick cotton. Niggas shit talkers for sport, I pick boxing. So boxed in like a gold winter boxing. Slow dropping like coverstones over coffins. Kinetic guy like a product of an arson. Bars like static in ours.
Is Kinetic Eye in the chat? Also, I just want to make sure that everyone knows I want this to be as interactive as possible. So yes, I'm giving feedback on all of these, but I also enjoy seeing the feedback from the listeners in the chat too, because sometimes you are saying what I'm saying, but you just put it a lot better than me. And then sometimes you notice a lot of stuff that I don't notice. We're all listening in different environments.
Felt often, action speed louder than talk, it's all Lawson. You white Charleston, I coven like Sarah Paulson. 13 sipping on lean, run a Boston. Cards in my favor, straight like a razor. Niggas be patches of grass, I'm Green Acre. You score the manufacturer's visit, meet your maker. Bars be serious, you can't fuck with me, dog. Point blank period. Bars be serious, you can't fuck with me, dog. Point blank period. It's the KINETIC. Vision 360 inch flat screen TV. Not a console, I'm numero uno, enhance what you know. 40 fat, boss up like I'm Hugo. I do go hard in the paint, Medicaid, make your girl faint, cause my lyric funky like a monkey tank. I move energy kinetic while the others can't. I feel the father void in you where your daddy ain't. Lyric patty cake, air fire, rhyme smoke, just for you, got the fat lady hitting high notes. You shooting Billy Blanks, I crossfit like Typo, high low, Paquita example, how net a guy go. I'll tilt the high scope, pinball like Con Air, out the flow, here to save the day like I'm Cameron Poe. Edgar Allen, got your brain in my Raven talent. You land the gear, ain't a line, cause you out of balance. Bars be serious, you can't fuck with me, dog. Point blank period.
Yeah, kind of. I'm seeing the comment comparisons. I see you. Vocal wise, not in terms of style.
I'm still all up Indiana like a pacer, straight no chaser, gizmo gremlin, but calm like Ritalin, bomb like cinnamon, nut when I meg out, hot damn it's him again. MMA lyrics, cross-train the mindset, shut the fuck up, prevent workplace violence. Your highness, soul tied to the rhythm, Titan blood, stardust, law mentalism. First digism off the way she wore denim, no crystal ball, need to see my future up in them. Kinetic eye jerking out words, you can't prevent them for being the most sought after light in the prism. Point blank period, these bars be serious, tight to Eddie Murphy's, fit and delirious. Kinetic eye, aka black licorice, advanced chaos being taste of magnificence. Bars be serious, you can't fuck with me, dog. Point blank period.
All the feedback in the chat is positive, so everyone likes Kinetic Eye. I know people like the laid back style, kind of contrasted with the beat. Now, full disclosure, that was a track produced by Dream Life and myself, so the scratches, I did those. Um, yeah, hey, shout out to everyone in the chat saying they like the scratches. Thank you. Yeah, I like the track. I think I think he has a really good voice. It cuts through the mix. It's one of those laid back voices, kind of like a Common or like a Guru, but obviously not exactly like them at all. Uh, so boom bap, classic influence. I think in terms of the track overall, there were some pretty dope moments throughout the track. I would have liked the end rhymes, the syllables, etc., to have been a little more consistent. Though I feel like there were certain points where some of the lines just weren't him putting his best foot forward, and then some of them were. And I feel like for a track like this, especially, you're in this space where you're trying to prove yourself, you're an aspiring artist, and the theme of the track is serious bars. It's got to be serious through and through. Kind of like, I'm not saying that certain rappers relax after a certain point in their careers, but once they build up fans, it's more about the art and less about kind of proving themselves. So as a newer artist, not necessarily newer in the sense that you've just started doing this, but new in the sense of you're new to a lot of ears. The burden is on you to really just come 10 times harder than anybody established would be expected to, because the established people already have a fan base and the fans are already part of their journey, and so they already have bought into that artist brand. Whereas if you don't have that type of buy-in from an existing strong core solid fan base, then you're gonna just have to really work crazy hard and yeah, you put your best foot forward, but really put it forward every single time. Because I think there was a lot of, I mean, that the song is great, everyone likes it. Just in terms of delivery, lyrics, etc., I would have just liked to have heard more consistent multisyllabic rhymes and clever lines. There were some lines that felt like throwaways, and then also I would have enjoyed some kind of dynamics throughout the verse. I'm not saying he's got to switch up the way he delivers, because the cool, smooth, kind of low key delivery works for him, and he has a great voice for it. But switching up the cadence, playing with meter, playing with note values, that type of thing, I would have really enjoyed hearing that. So that was Kinetic Eye. We got another premium submission from Ray Locksky. So let's check out what he's got for us. The name of the track is Early. Are these tracks quiet for you too? I feel like the masters on these last two have been a little quiet.
We all the same. Niggas stay hate, throw salt on the game, better stay in your lane. Ain't no fuck nigga take my place, survival the trench. Shit get deadly when it comes to the riches. No way how to might pull up and get you. Everybody talking to sim. War already outside them deals. Fell low the track, got my bitch wanna leave. I get in my feelings when it comes to the bag. Lush World West, I die for the 10. Don't mention my name, get hit with that thing. Many RP, I fit it with greens. I'm playing my cousin, I crash on the scene. Little buddy had gadgets, high on them beans. Better watch what you're saying when you roaming these streets. Got demons patrolling, they rolling with me. Still at the grind, have most of you see. My bitch shit model, she ride with a kid. Never had shit exploring these streets. Niggas that hate don't want no beef. We'll post outside, making plays in the streets. Low little guys that watch over me. Been through shit, need therapy. Forever I'm thugging, I'm coming like Russians. 3.5 and rolling the cream. Finesse me me a plug, I run with the cat, got zips on deck, get hot in the stash. I get in my feelings when it comes to the bag, my bitch sound tripping, don't know how to act. For name me a plug, I run with the cat, got zips on deck, get hot in the stash. I get in my feelings when it comes to the bag, my bitch sound tripping, don't know how to act. Play on that block, you gon' get that belt, don't fuck with Ray Lowski, I'm taking your bruh. She loving the Jones, she know I'm the man, beat up the road, got work in the trap.
My bad, it's Ray Lowski, not Ray Locksky.
Month through Sunday, I'm chasing the brands. Coming head first with my kids in the band. Crack out with that color, this shit get ugly. Me and my cousin, my granny, his daddy, they brothers and sisters. Bitch shots in that water, don't jump in that ocean. We really 200. Turn nigga to a trope, put a bitch on the news. Life is a gamble, you win or you lose. I'm focused on comments, I break all the rules. Shit, listen to your mama, stay away from them dudes. Wherever I'm at, I'm bringing my tools. These niggas ain't want no problems.
Yeah, Ray Lowski has a ton of potential. Again, a lot of people like that in the chat. All positive feedback. He has a good voice. The mix is good. The master is a little quiet to me, but everyone likes it. I think for me, you know, there was no hook. Not that every track needs a hook, but we want a hook, you know, especially like I said with the last artist. You got to put your best foot forward. So we want to hear everything. We want to get the full experience from the artist and really see what they're capable of. You know what I mean? So that means verse, delivery, lyrics, everything, plus ability to write a hook. So I think having a hook is an asset, especially today, and especially when you're just breaking onto the scene with, you know, your first few singles that you're really pushing to the people. But he has a ton of potential, great voice. The way he started was amazing. He was really going off. I feel like he lost a little bit of momentum, but that's what I mean by, you know, best foot forward at all times. And you really have to outwork everybody and exceed all expectations when you're on the come up. And I wish that he had kept up the momentum from the first 8 bars all the way to the end. Not that it was bad. It wasn't. It was still amazing throughout. I just feel like he could have really pushed himself to keep that momentum up that he initially came with. So that's really what my general advice would be for everybody that is an artist that's coming up, regardless of how you're performing. Just be 10 times higher at a higher level than what you planned on. That's just the unfortunate reality. It goes towards producers too. Like, just put your all into it and then 10x it, because you have to exceed expectations to really attract those people. And then once you have them as your fans, cool, you can be a little more relaxed with your art. Not like you're toning down your talent or anything, but you got to make that impact first to attract them so that they understand the core of your artistry. And then you start feeding them the artistry more at your own pace. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyone wondering how to submit songs, djpayne1.com, submit songs at DJ. That's why we have this big ass banner. So that's where. So anytime anyone asks me how to submit, I'm just going to point at the banner. The next one is Jarrell Fluker. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Dust on My Boots is the track. Let's listen.
My boots got dust on the toes from that county road run. Your name on my tongue, like a hitch in the sun. I parked by the feed store under that red clay sky. You said don't make promises, then you smiled goodbye. Now the porch light's gone low and the ice has turned thin. I keep hearing your laugh like a screen door in the wind. If you're still half mine, if you're still halfway close, Texas home. Your perfume on my shirt and a stain of cheap beer. I folded your photo by the corner right here. The waitress knows my order, the same old booth, same deal. But every hard little lie still don't feel real. Now the jukebox burns low and the crowd moves on. I'm the last guy standing at the end of the song. If you're still half mine, if you're still halfway close, come back to me tonight. Come back to me slow. I've been two-stepping circles where the mesquite grows. Come back to me, baby. Don't leave me alone. Come back to me tonight. Bring that Texas home. I ain't clean, I ain't pretty, but I'm honest when I'm hurt. I can take a hard goodbye, I just can't take your dirt. If you call my name, I'll be there in a minute. Come back to me tonight. Come back to me slow. I've been two-stepping circles where the mesquite grows. Come back to me, baby. Don't leave me alone. Come back to me.
Yeah, so there's a conversation in the chat about whether or not this is AI. Yeah, it's definitely AI. So I always find it challenging to give feedback for AI music, just because, again, I can't really critique the mix because you didn't have control over the mix. I can't critique the guitar, the chord voicings. I can't critique the master. I can't critique the vocal melodies, the harmonies. I can't really critique the recording quality or anything. So it's not fair for me to harp on the vocal artifacts either, because, again, the user of Suno doesn't control those things. But that being said, I'm assuming, and Jarrell Fluger is in the chat, I'm assuming that they wrote the lyrics and then they input that into Suno and then generated a song around the lyrics. And some people were saying, well, it does feel like it's 90s country. And yeah, I think, that's the risk with using AI, because AI it looks back, it doesn't look ahead, because it trains on existing music. And so a lot of the music that you generate with it, you'll find sounds like music from the past that already exists. So is that a positive for the country genre? I have found, from what I've read and what I've seen, it feels kind of like country and R&B are the two genres in which AI music seems to be doing well, even if it does sound a little dated stylistically. I do think, with regards to the writing, someone also pointed out that it did feel a little tropey at times, where you did inject a lot of country tropes into it. I mean, the mesquite, where I've been two-stepping with where the mesquite grows. That's a little on the nose. I think the bridge was really well written, though, and I wish that had been more the motif of the song. Because the name of the song is "Dirt on My Boots" or something, right? So when you wrote the bridge, you said something like, "I ain't clean, I ain't pretty, but I'm honest when I'm hurt." I feel like that's what you should have zeroed in on, not the country tropes, but the actual raw emotion, because that's something that a human can inject into the AI generation. Um, and I feel like that's the asset that you have uh, when you're generating AI based music. So that's my feedback when it comes to the writing. I'm not going to critique anything else because, like I said, that's not something that's fair to the person submitting it because they don't control any of those other parameters. We got, oh man, you are challenging me with these names tonight. So far, I've been all right, except I screwed up Ray Lowski. Is this I Mej IMEGE boss? I am I don't know. I'm at a loss. But the name of the track is Baddies. Let's listen to it. Hopefully they're in the chat. They can phonetically type it out for me.
I call you, you ain't answering, but I missed the thing where you got on your pants there. Just return my call, cause I know what's going on.
Y'all wine for the dan, no. Take time pan the jan, rock it. Y'all wine for the dan, climb up on the jan. Turn back way, but me tie up your hand. Vietnam, London, Hong Kong, Baghdad, bad y'all just a war for me jan. No ping pong, y'all please understand. This a rule I yak me jan long like me hand. Don't run me so come me can't done. Pretty little indie, we go have some fun. Position face up back clear. Right now, you go have my way. Y'all brace, y'all brace. Move your waist, move your waist. Wine to the base, from in have age. And by your face, y'all go on your knees and pray. She said,
Please, baby, don't hurt me.
so I take my time, insert it. Pussy tight like grip, so me girty. Like a freaky, y'all so me curly. What time is it? Y'all 6:30. Bend your back, you know all y'all 30. Vodka martini, a drink 30. Come in your mouth, come in, no say you're thirsty. Y'all brace, y'all brace. Move your waist, move your waist. Wine to the base, from in have age. And by your face, y'all go on your knees and pray. 1 round, 2 round, 3 round. Up in your belly, I'm a big thing upon. Knock on the door and hear it sound. I saw Guyanese moan. Every girl from my line and bend down low. Asian, Trinity girl tip by your toe. Asian girl, them no off your blow. But a J.A. girl, them are the real pro.
I don't know. I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry.
Girl brace,
Daddy.
move your waist, move your waist. Wine to the base, from in have age. And by your face, girl, go on your knees and pray. Vietnam, London, Hong Kong, Baghdad, bad girl, just a war for me John. No ping pong, girl, please understand. This a rule I yak me John long like me hand. Don't run me so come me can't done. Pretty little indie, we go have some fun. Position face up back clear. Right now, we go have my way. My way, my way, my way, my way. I'm in a thought load for you, put on the ear, girl. Come over here, me ram it in there. Cause you put on it tighter than me eat for fear. Me a go fuck you, make you walk and swear. Cause you think say you bad, but me know you're not swear. Beat up the pussy bad, but you know me still care. This a blood clot fuck you, we make it insane.
Why isn't it called My Way? Because I feel like that's the hook part. I know there's like a pre-hook, but this part, hold on, this is the hook, right? Hold on.
This a rule I yak me John long like me hand. Go back clear. Right now, you go position face up back clear. Right now, you go have my way. My way, my
Yeah, that's the hook. I feel like that could have been maybe a little more central to the song, but dope track, very sparse production, and it works though. Sometimes I don't know. There's a lot of energy. It's tough for me. Dancehall is my favorite genre of music, so I listen to it a lot. And I feel like the energy's there. Sometimes he was going off on the lyrics too at times. You know, kind of like when Vibes Cartel would do the dance records, or Idonia would do the dance records, where sometimes they would slip into lyrical and then they'd slip back out and like, now we got to make this more accessible. So I feel like he was doing that. I'd like to hear more from the artist. I just think, yeah, maybe the production could have been updated, but also I think the energy was good enough so that if you get the people dancing and there's actually a dance developed to this, then yeah, this could do well in the dance hall market. Yeah, I mean, dope submission. I think that's the first dance hall track that like the first true dance hall track that we have had submitted to this show. And again, to submit, go to djpain1.com. No, if you submit right now, you will not get in to today's show, but you will get in on the next one. It's not realistic to process stuff. And like, as this show has filled up, like as I'm streaming right now, the next show is already filling up, and that's just kind of how the system works. I don't want to be on here for hours and hours now because I'll get exhausted and then my feedback won't be so great. So we can do a solid like 20 songs and then I just crash. And then we do the next one. So here we are with OGW. Damn, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'll do some cocaine next week. How about that? Then we'll get 30 songs in. OGWC, Let Them Come. I'm kidding. I've never done coke in my life.
Let 'em come, I won't run. Let 'em come, they don't want none, but they can get some. Let 'em come, I won't run. Let 'em come, they don't want none, they can get some. I won't run. Let 'em come. I won't run. Let 'em come. We won't run, and I know we ready. Let 'em come, have fun, hit 'em hard and heavy. Let 'em come with no remorse, leave it bloody messy. And when it's over, victory because we held steady. They should've let it be. Over here we're a different pedigree. If we lose, we going out viciously, maliciously, indignantly. We cannot have it. Trophy, grab it, stick together, sacrifice. Ready to slice like a Ginsu knife. Hall of Fame like Jerry Rice. So precise when I aim, stay in shape, I'm fully trained. People think that I'm insane, but they said jerseys with my name. I love this game. If rules change, it's one thing that remains the same. If they come to this house, beat them bad and put them out. Let's jump around, let's beat them down. 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 Don't want none. 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 Hocus pocus, let's stay focused, then we cannot fail. Give them hell, make they ship sail and tuck their tail. With a story to tell when it's over, make sure they broke up. I'm talking choke up, some know the sand toe up from the flow up. Make them hush, let's go D-line, pass rush. To when we know it's tough, that's why we can't get enough. Now make a plan, dance like you got ants in your pants. Pick six, take a chance, let's do it for your team and your fans. Follow the plan with victory, no doubt. And if they come to this house, beat them bad and put them out. If they come to this house, beat them bad and put them out. If they come to this house, beat them bad and put them out. Don't want none. 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 Don't want none.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there. I mean, at first, I kind of felt like maybe it was going in the Mario Judah direction. And then it kind of felt like maybe more horrorcore meets Bone Crusher. But I do, the hook definitely needed more energy. I think the production needed more energy too. I think the verses were more energetic than the production. And I think there's a lane for this kind of music. It's not necessarily mainstream and it's not necessarily going to catch that many new listeners, but even in the like the popular rap space, those kind of throwback big horns and hard drums and big drums, that sound is coming back. The kind of 2000s sound is coming back. And so I think you would sound good over that type of production, but because the production is energetic, it'll complement the energy of your vocals, but it will also encourage you to deliver with more energy because you have a really dope voice It's perfect for the subject matter. I like what you did on the hook. It was just very low energy and kind of low effort because it was too redundant. And so I think with the right kind of hook and the right kind of effort put into the hook, and then the production to complement all of that, you could really have something interesting. And then it's a matter of who do you market that to. And I think there's a world of people who kind of like, and I don't know where the artist is from, but kind of like the Carolinas slash almost Memphis slash kind of strange music slash kind of ICP sort of sound. And so you touch on a lot of these micro fan communities. And if you can get in any one of them, I'd say you're in a great position. So the next artist is Ebi Raw Mashek Africas. I'm butchering pronunciations today. But let's listen to it.
Yeah. جاهدوا القلائد موريش yeah. Param, param, pa. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Let's go. معبودكم مردوخة نبنو جد العظيم أدد الصعب ذو القرنين الأسد الثالث أسد أسد أنا جاهد القلائد شرس ماكر مجالد لي جد نسميه الأسد وآخر سامي الثعاب عقد حلمي في السلم عقد شكسي في الوغى لي جد نسميه السعد وآخر يدعى حيدرة وريث التبابعة يا عبيد مردوخ يا أرباب بابلون لأمري لازم الردوخ سلاح في أولي سطوة مجيد حتى أقوله عند غيرهم من الأقوام المكارمة بها الرب بأسهم وبجندهم ملء اليم واليابوس الآن أدد وذي المنار والرايش وأفريقوس أفريقيا سميته هو سلفي ونبنها وإن عزها ومجدي مجدها لا إله إلا الله جل في علاه ومن ذكرت سالفا ما أبدو إلا إياه
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was Arabic, right? I'm pretty sure Arabic rap sounds amazing. Arabic language is advanced. That is linguistically advanced. I think it's just the mix. The vocal mix needs to be a little clearer. It felt a little muffled because yeah, it was definitely different, and the delivery was different. Obviously, I don't know Arabic. I am not that linguistically advanced, but the track was dope. The delivery was dope. The cadence was dope. I liked the way he was saying what he was saying. If it kind of felt like there wasn't a hook, like it was just him going in, and he kept the energy up. I don't think every song needs to be super structured in a traditional sense. I'd like to hear something structured, but the real feedback for me would be clear up the vocals and however it's being recorded might also be a part of that, but it sounded like the recording was decent. It just sounded like maybe they EQ'd a lot of the body out of his voice, and then maybe some of the effects choices further weakened how the vocals sat in the mix. But otherwise it was dope. I think everybody in the chat agrees with that. It was, I'm pretty sure it's Arabic. I'm pretty sure that's Arabic. So if you want to listen to some, listen to MC Abdul, listen to some rappers who rap in Arabic. It sounds dope. All right, Papi Ganja is back. That's a familiar name. That is oh shit! So you compared that beat to DJ Khalil? That's a beat I made a long time ago. shout out to him for using my beat. The name of this track, the next track, is Last Call. Let's check that out.
Papi Ganja, last call. Let's go. Yeah. Back and forth with the smoke, feel the fire in the air. Will you always be there? Do you really care? I know your head is big, cause the fellas stop and stare. But the truth is they just want a sneak peek of your derriere. I wanna hold you in my arms, baby girl, I care. But this is real life, ain't no truth or dare. We both know that this life ain't fair. We in the middle of a freaky love affair. I know you're feeling it, I know I'm feeling it. Now we connecting like a yin and yang pendant. Can I be honest without you feeling attacked? I'm trying to feel on you without no feelings attached. Oh, I see that goodie through your tights and it's looking fat. That booty looking right, I wanna give it a spank. But she don't want it from the front, she like it from the back. I'm about to give her my loving like rat-a-tat-tat. She sick of hearing all my bullshit and my lies. Last call, last call. She won't forgive me for the time that I made her cry. Last call, last call. She sick of hearing me say that at least I try. Last call, last call. She almost caught me looking, but I got a lazy eye. Last call, last call. It's a cloudy day, but it's humid in the shade.
No, don't never mind about the synth. The synth it stood out in the mix. That's definitely on me.
Hey, one by one, my happy memories will start to fade. My baby girl keep that water boy, so I call her Mrs. Bobby Boucher. Touche. My life's a rocky road, and I'm reaping what I sow. Your hurtful words always cut through the hardest stone. The night you left, I was crushed, but that was God's plan. I had to grow some more before I became a man. Why do fools fall in love and opposites always attract? Never love on something that'll never love you back. At the start, the wind was always at our back. Where did the time go? I can't pull those hands back. Baby girl, I don't wanna go back and forth anymore. We both know when it starts to rain, it always pours. We'd always said we love each other to the core. We always had a problem, but we never found a source.
I think it's just funny when people ask how to submit, and like my head is literally being cut off by the bar that tells you how to submit. Go to djpain1.com to submit. That's the only way to submit.
You know it's boo-boo if you gotta do it by force. Of course we back and forth until our voices get hoarse. We need to learn to never put the cart before the horse. I knew your fears and frights, what kept you up at night? We both trying to prove a point, we can't sleep at night. Used to be puppy love, but now it's a dog fight. She say I never talk, I never listen. Now she wanna call me Mr. Can't Get Right. She sick of hearing all my bullshit and my lies. Last call, last call. She won't forgive me for the time that I made her cry. Last call, last call. She sick of hearing me say that at least I try. Last call, last call. She almost caught me looking, but I got a lazy eye. Last call, last call, last call, last call.
I feel like there's a disconnect between the verses and the chorus. The hook is kind of playful, but also about you fucking up a relationship, and then the verses are just kind of like spin a game at a woman that you're not familiar with. But if she's sick of your bullshit and your lies and you already hurt her in the past and she's familiar with you, I just feel like there's a disconnect in the writing. And I remember, I think you have a dope voice and a smooth delivery, but the meter is off. And Niles, is it Niles in the chat, submitted this opinion. He says that, you know, you're maybe more focused on writing than the actual performance. And yeah, I think that does happen to a lot of artists, not just rappers, just any songwriters, where they're really concerned about what they're writing and less concerned about how to deliver what they're writing. And that's when the meter gets thrown off. I think that's why a lot of songwriters at least used to write poetry first, because certain poetic forms have very specific meters, and it's just good practice so that you don't have these asymmetrical lines where your end line is you know, on the 4 and then it hits on the 3 on the following line, because psychologically that just does something to a listener. It throws them off. And there was a lot of that throughout the track. Now, I like the chorus. I think the beat's cool. It has kind of an old school feel. So I think the next challenge, once you perfect what you're doing, is just going to be marketing to the right audience and packaging that up in a way that really does represent it correctly, so you find the right ears. But right now, what I would focus on is the delivery, the meter, really studying end rhymes, really studying cadence, and figuring out a way for you to consistently nail down a cadence. And then the next step after that is working on new cadences, switching up the cadence. So it's not just the same thing over and over again. But the consistency has to be there first. And it's there sometimes, but it's not there all the time. And so if it's not there all the time, then it's not real consistency. The next person is Zao33. The name of the track is Abandon Me. And I probably mispronounced that too. Zauz33. How would anyone pronounce that? I swear you guys are killing me tonight with these names. And I say that as someone whose name has been government name has been mispronounced his entire life. So you're in good company. But you are challenging me tonight.
Sound that you never seen. Walking in on some demon shoes. I'm trying to edge weed. My wings on my back. You can see me fly. Nice and high. And niggas even know why. I came straight from the gutter, straight to the top. Money falling everywhere. Everybody trying to stop. Something that they can't get. Something that they can't do. Nigga play with me. And I guess I gotta shoot. I ain't gotta think twice. I ain't gotta hesitate. Nigga play on here and send his ass up the heaven gate. I'm really with the shit, I'm really with the heavy pace. I gotta eat it, gotta give my cake and eat it too. Bake it up, I mix it up. Why the fuck I can't? Do you know what the fuck it mean? To have somebody by your side and say you they'll never leave. And they always ride. I ain't never had that nigga beside. Only one line, but I know you supposed to be there like the GOAT. There's a couple people, they not half the shit I don't know. But that's something I can't compare to you. Ain't no comparing to me, ain't no even saying to me. I sit up on the throne, I didn't ask a nigga how I get here. I ain't been in my home, I'm sitting all alone. Trying to get my cake up, bake up, call me Mrs. Baker, whipping up that cake, bro. I gotta get it, have to get it up. They gon' love it anyway, you caught a new drought. Ain't no fucking drought where I'm from now. We walk around, then we thumb down. If a nigga try to press, take some, wait some. We had to put the shake some. Hey, then I tell you I'm a baker. Little mama had to bake some. Cause he went down the ride when it's time to fucking get up. He be trying to snake me from the bottom of the pit up. I had to get up on my 2 feet, 10 toes down, but you knew me. Goofy, I'm really on some motion, and dripping different off in the ocean. You know how I get it wet, she dripping in lotion. I got her cleaning all over, she knows it. And she calling back for second. She know that it be giving it good dick, and if she pressing me about another bitch that I don't like. I don't know nothing, I don't even like the fucking whole son. You do what you do, and I'm trying to give you how I get it. And you don't even know I'm trying to fit it. I got the ball in my hand, and I'm taking straight to the hole, or straight to the best. They ain't no causing it. They got their own cause they starting from the bottom. I'm striving to the top, and I'm going, ain't no stopping. This your problem. They say you take some, make some. I've been trying to shake the fucking brakes off. I gotta get it straight from the bottom up. Straight from the top, you can't know it's us. Yuri, you are Yuri.
It's not the voice being processed. It's the no one's skipping the line anymore. If you submit right now, you're submitting to the following show. We're at capacity now, but if you submit, they'll let you know.
We in the fucking gay community, ain't no fucking ball, ain't no snakes involved. We the most that grace, and we can't even grow that back.
No, let me tell you what's happening with this track. He's just recording it on either the phone's microphone or like a laptop's internal microphone. That's all. So it's gonna sound muffled and it's not gonna sound great. I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. I feel like some of it is either freestyled or it was written and then he just kind of forgot the cadence and the delivery. So he didn't put his best foot forward in terms of quality or in terms of execution, but there were some good parts. I thought there were definitely some good. There were some times when I'm like, "Oh, that was a great rhyme," or "That was a great cadence." He was in the pocket. Now, my advice to him is so we're because consistently the comments, so it's not just me. Consistently, the comments were all about the mix and the vocal quality. So the best feedback that I'm going to give this artist is go on Marketplace, go on eBay, get you an Audio Technica mic, a used Audio Technica mic. It can be a USB if you don't want to buy the sound card. If you want to buy the sound card, then get the get just like a Focusrite or something, the Scarlett, the real cheap. Get the AT2020 mic. I know there are probably engineers who are like, don't tell them to get the AT2020 USB mic. Look, man, people are recording hit songs on a lot of different low cost equipment. We just need the vocal quality to be decent. So if you can find like an AT2020 for $50, $60, $70 used, it is going to change your life. It is absolutely going to transform your sound. So that's really the priority right now. That's the top priority right now. And you can continue using BandLab, GarageBand, whatever you're using with that mic. As a matter of fact, there's a big shift in the industry where a lot of people are using cloud-based recording DAWs like BandLab. So, okay. Oh, all right. He's in the chat. My bad for getting your name all messed up. But yeah, get you a condenser mic, please. And that will elevate your sound. Here's one I can pronounce. Do It for Motion. The name of the song is Too Deep. I'm back. I'm back to not sounding like a moron.
Yeah, Royce Phoenix, nigga. The Magnificent. Like Mickey said, my time, nigga. The marathon, nigga.
I just called my mama up, she in the hood, she cried and played, I listen, baby, I need you to slow down. Lost in the system, grandma, baby, trenches raised me, mama, sorry, I'm a soldier, I've been on that road now. Think I got too deep on that road now. You niggas, bitches, you ain't sticking the codes now. Think I got too deep on that road now. You see me shining naked, wrists on froze now. Bounced in the streets, was trying to make these niggas bleed. All this anger, bitch, aside, cause all my family in that penitentiary. Mama said, son, you gon' sow just what you read. Please don't end up like your brothers or your family in that penitentiary. Sorry, my mama gangster, thank me later. All this pain I put you through, I'm just my father in another century. Addicted to chasing this paper, and I'm in pain and cracking seals, I'm riding through the city. It's about like 3 a.m. in Phoenix, I'll take get with me. I'm run, I got my Drake, you know I'm in my feelings. I got my hands up on some paper, ain't no better feeling. And when them suckers on that floor, it ain't no better feeling. I'm trying to keep stacking this money till I'm touching millions. Until I'm rich about the country, fucking hit Brazil. Man, where the fuck the niggas at when I had no pot to piss in? I'm from the trenches, always Phoenix, all I know is killings. Sorry, bitch, yeah, I'm a gangster, get up out your feelings. Told her, bitch, I know I'm broken, but this money healing. I flip that switch, now I'm a demon, now I get to drilling. How I get to drilling. I just called my mama up, she in the hood, she cried and played, I listen, baby, I need you to slow down. Lost in the system, grandma, baby, trenches raised me, mama, sorry, I'm a soldier, I've been on that road now. Think I got too deep on that road now. You niggas, bitches, you ain't sticking the codes now. Think I got too deep on that road now. You see me shining naked, wrists on froze now.
Yeah, see, this is why I tell people comment in the chat, because I think Niles said it best. He said, this is really interesting. And Niles has been critical, very critical. He's not holding his tongue. This is really interesting. The mix obviously could use some polish, but I feel this delivery. I definitely feel the delivery. It feels like NBA Youngboy energy, but not his cadence. He's onto something. This artist is onto something. What's their name? Do It for Millions? No, Do It for Motion. Yeah, Do It for Motion is this artist is onto something, definitely. I'm not even going to comment on the fact that the mix is distorted because a lot of mixes are distorted and people love listening to them. So I don't think that's even necessarily the issue. I think a song like this, if it catches the right people, uh, it could still go viral regardless of the mix. Because it sounded, it was audible. I heard what he was saying. A lot of people. I mean, if you listen to like Osama Sun and some of these newer artists, it's distorted like crazy, and people love it. So I can't even call it on the distortion. It is what it is. I think 10 years ago we probably would have lost our minds and been like, oh, now that's got to get cleaned up, but not anymore. I think this artist is onto something though. Definitely, definitely they're onto something because they have a unique sound. They have the delivery. They have an energy that really it resonated with me, and it seems to have resonated with people in the chat. So I hope this artist just continues, and I hope they drop a lot of music because the potential is clear to me. This one, oh, I can pronounce this name, Aubreezy, the Muffin Man.
Yeah, I'm really doing my big one this year. Y'all should catch the wave. Pretty breezy over here. Yeah. Call me Aurora, I'm the beauty you sleeping now. In your man dreams, I run like a marathon. Got him reminiscing about this pussy he missing. He know that I'm picky when it comes to positions. I don't date liars, so these niggas I'm tricking. He say this pussy fire, yeah, his finger the licking. I sit up on his face, make him lick the plate. Make him fly me out the state, so I rest my case. I'm a trending topic, and you bitches can't stop it. If he empty out his wallet, then it says I'm a cop it. You know I got a scandalation now. Show a little cleavage, then he gon' get me down. I'm looking for the Muffin Man, he got a lot of doubt. He live on Drury Lane, and I'm tryna be his house. I call him gingerbread, make him eat my cookie dough. Nigga got on all black, like it's a funeral. He wanna lay this pussy to rest. Boy, this golden brown pussy the best. Ass fat, caution sign, slippery when wet. Hella fine every time he spinning the check. Got me drowning in baguettes, now my neck hurt. Shaking ass all night, now my feet hurt. Red bottoms, booty shorts, and a t-shirt. Your man wanna eat my pussy like a dessert. Yeah, flip it round, then I dip it down. I'ma cover his mouth, boy, don't make a sound. I breezy the finesse the
Yo, that part was dope. With the old school, with the snares.
clean, I am a flex to keep some bad bitches with me. That's all about that paper. So hoes don't fuck with me. Pussy pink, pussy sweet. Pussy got him maxing out his fucking cars every week. I got his location, keep these niggas on the leash. Keep him all in rotation just so I can keep the peace. Bitches mad, sick of it, hoes stop hating. Wish you had my swag, bitch, clothes outdated. Your next dude, my trash, little hoes need to quit. While you all up my ass, you can see that I'm the shit. For the Muffin Man, he got a lot of dough. He live on Drury Lane, and I'm tryna be his hoe. I call him gingerbread, make him eat my cookie dough. Nigga got on all black, like it's a funeral. You can spend the night if you act right. Bitch been blowing up his phone, now she mad tight. Turn that motherfucker off, now they gon' fight. I don't give a fuck, took it so nice, stuck. I smack a bitch, don't get back. I got all the right things over here to do a body good. You want a piece of me, spoil me, you probably should. Bad bitch, real thick, sitting pretty. Be acting real sedity, make a nigga want this kitty. Press start, you know I'm popping like some popcorn. The way I walk, the way I talk is like some soft porn. Soft skin, and I shine when I'm in the sun. Black Indian girl, I'm looking for the Muffin Man. He got a lot of doubt, he live on Drury Lane.
You know, I'm torn. Niall said it reminds them of Big Frida. I mean, kind of Big Frida's Sissy Bounce. And I honestly feel like if there had been a bounce beat behind this track, I would have liked the production better. I think whoever produces is a visionary. They just didn't execute it in a way that I think would work for because this, like, the bass has to hit. This type of beat has to punch you in the face and kick you in the stomach, and the sound selection wasn't doing that. So I feel like the idea is there. I mean, she did her job. Aubreezy's part is done. At first, I was like, is she onto something or is she stumbling onto something? And then I was like, damn, no. She's on it. And the little beat switches and all that and the clap part, like the producer had a vision. I just think the sound selection was what was lacking. The first part, the main loop with the little vocal chops or whatever, that part's great. Just the drums, I didn't think the claps sounded good because they didn't sound like hand claps. They just kind of sounded like stock. I don't know. You never heard of Sissy Bounce? Yeah, Big Frida, Sissy Nobi. Who else is a Sissy Bounce? There are a ton of them. But just bounce in general, like throw the drag rap drums. Maybe don't do that. You don't. I mean, that's a sample, but I think this track, if that producer reached out to even should reach out to me, I'll co-produce it. I just think if the sound selection was updated and tightened up to really hit in the club, because it's a club record, it's got to hit. It's got to hit. The vision is there. The song concept is there. It's a dope song. Please don't abandon it. Just scale it up a little. I think Aubrey is onto something. And I'm not one of those people that gets mad when a woman makes a song about her vagina. I don't give a fuck if it's cool. It's cool. Chris Style is next. Birthday Turn Up is the name of the song. Let's do it.
We turning up today, not holding up no walls, no sitting on our butts. We turning up because it's your birthday. We turning up today, not holding up no walls, no sitting on our butts. We turning up because it's your birthday. Which month, what day is your birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, make a wish but don't say, cause it's your birthday. Pour the cups of douce. Which month, what day is your
Oh, shout out to Aubrey. She's in here. Aubrey 9221.
birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, pour the cups of douce. Today's your birthday, happy birthday. Today ain't like no other day, it's different in a special way. You the center of attention, let me be the first to say happy birthday, happy birthday. You the reason for the season and your birthday. Call up who ain't working, if they are, go in person. Tell them grab their keys, grab their coats, grab their purses. Especially if it's Gucci, Louis V, Chanel or Birkin. We turning up the city, we already pretty litty. We chiefing on some smoke, so we is a little busy. We party hard for hours, turn it up until we dizzy. We kick the heezy for cheesy here in Kansas City. It's your birthday, like I said, we turning up. We not holding up no walls, we not sitting on our butts. We do our birthday dance, give it up. I'ma hit the stanky leg, she gon' do the butt. Screaming to the top of our lungs, turn up. Which month, what day is your birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, make a wish but don't say, cause it's
This part.
screaming to the top of our lungs, turn up. Which month,
Actually, that whole part. Hold on.
putting up no walls, we not sitting on our butts. We do our birthday dance, give it up. I'ma hit the stanky leg, she gon' do the butt. Screaming to the top of our lungs, turn up. Which month, what day is your birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, make a wish but don't say, cause it's your birthday. Pour the cups of douce. Which month, what day is your birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, pour the cups of douce. Today's your birthday, happy birthday. Give me with some moves, give me with some love, give me with your presence, hold me down and lift me up. Give me with some bread, you one of my niggas. Give me with some head, give me with no drama from them other baby mamas. Give me a new whip off what was chrome on 26. Give me something unique you ain't never gifted another bitch. Give me with your actions, make it happen like a captain. Give me something shiny, big and bright enough to blind me. My day was on the scene and she knows my routine. Just get my front, have my back and grab my blunt. Simple. I'm a lady, hella faded. All my bitches fine as fuck. We made a circle in the middle of the floor. We getting crunk. Screaming to the top of our lungs. Turn up. Birthday, turn up. Which month, what day is your birthday? If it's today, then we gonna have to celebrate. Light the candles on the cake, make a wish but don't say.
People love this song in the chat. I'll be damned. Okay. I think there's okay. So this is Chris Style. The name of the song. What did I say the name of the song was? Birthday Turn Up. Okay. As a club DJ, I really respect what they're attempting to do here, because what songs can I play for people's birthday celebrations? I can play In the Club, I can play Birthday Song by 2 Chainz, and I can play Birthday Bitch. And depending on the age of the audience, I can play Stevie Wonder. So we need birthday songs. There are very few birthday songs. So I think the idea here is great. I think it could really work. I like the beat. I think it should be a little faster, just a little. And I just think the structure, the songwriting, the meter, I think everything just needs to be tightened up. But the ideas are great. I just think get with some people that really can execute songs and have them come in and kind of be the finishers here or work with you throughout the process. To me, this is my advice. Um, I'm not saying it to be harsh. I'm saying it because you have a song and a concept here that has a lot of potential because birthday rap songs are certainly not at all a saturated type of track. That lane is pretty open and it's very well needed. Yeah, I mean birthday sex, but people don't really like that in the club. I don't know why, in my experience. So if you can do something like that, and people that just becomes the birthday song. That will last. That will be timeless, because 50 Cent in the club that came out when I was in high school, right? So like people still recognize that even if they don't want to hear the song regularly, they'll when it's a birthday shout out in the club, then everyone loses their minds. So I say that because and when I pause the track, that part right there, like I feel like that was the essence of the song, and that part came together really well. So just apply that to the rest and really make that the core. But don't be afraid to collaborate with people that are just better at execution. You have the vision, you have the foundation. It just needs to be executed better because it has a lot of potential. Next artist is LMB Mischief. The name of the song is Soul Cry. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you. Shout out Hardcore Poetry. RM did that. A lot of people. Let me stop shouting people out. Shout out. Actually, no. Shout out Pete Jacob. I like beats like this. I'm dramatic too. Whatever.
I lost my brother to these pills, I'm screaming, oh wow. Ain't since young, I see some shit that make your soul cry. Murder on my mind, can sleep at night, you suffer trauma. I can't waste no time, I'm on my grind, I want these commas. These trusts keep calling, I press no. Can't trust nobody, I'm on my own. Hope they'll still love me when I'm gone. Gotta keep my pole, these streets get coated in the snow. Put my back against the wall, they know that I want it all. Buying shit they can't afford, like fancy clothes and Saint Laurent. Swear I almost lost it all, won't see me fall, standing tall. You say that you love me, why the fuck you tryna do me wrong? Devil on my shoulder, keep composure, gotta brush them off. Reefer while I'm rolling up, savage nigga like 21. Remember all those flows I used to rain, now I'm blowing up. I been on my own, cause niggas talking like they know it up. Some things that I just can't control. Sip lean, I'm pouring up a full. Ain't wasting no more time, gotta do this shit for bro. Feel this cut cause I got no one else to lean on. You can walk a mile in my sneakers. I'm from the now where shit get wild just like the creature. I ain't little dirt but in these streets I'm like the preacher. Took all these perks and now I'm talking to the reaper. I lost my brother to these pills, I'm screaming, oh why? Ain't since young, I see some shit that make your soul cry. Murder on my mind, can sleep at night, you suffer trauma. I can't waste no time, I'm on my grind, I want these commas. These trusts keep calling, I press no. Can't trust nobody, I'm on my own.
Splash
Hope
money.
they'll still love me when
Fast
I'm
money.
gone. Gotta keep my pole, these streets get coated in the snow.
I said you live by the money or you die broke. They gon' leave you hanging like you got rope. Talking about bread till he got toast. I'm just aiming for the power, but it's not ghost. OJ with the glove on in a Bronco. Take a look up at the stars, let the top fold. Know what time it is, like time for it.
One push of a button, move the time forward. We don't move in a direction if it's not forward. He spoke on the wrong name, put the sharks on him. Thinking we be drawing, put the arts on him. In the street, daddy lived on, put his smarts on it. She hopped up on my photo, put her heart on it. Respect and honesty, I put her heart on it. Till my basket drop, put a tarp on it. Ride on my enemies like we carpool.
Yeah, no, Zachariah, I agree. The vocal production could have been a little better, but nah, that was a great song. The hook was great. It came together. The last line didn't make sense. It didn't rhyme or anything. So I would maybe like revise that because it's the last thing people hear. So it's got to make more of an impact. But as far as the hook was concerned, that was done really well. And actually, the vocal production on that was well. There was a little sparse harmony, which you don't often hear in Pain music. I don't know. I like this genre. Yeah, I think the master could have been a little louder. But no, both artists were great. They were very different. They were very different. But I like the contrast. Yeah. I don't know. I want to hear more from the artist. I think he has a ton of potential. I think everyone in the chat enjoyed that. Someone said Juice WRLD meets Lil Durk. Yeah, I can see that. I like beats like that though too. I just wish the master were a little louder, a little more powerful. We got DJ Chisel Beats with Dream Big. I wonder if it's an instrumental.
I sure remember his poetry now because it was so pretty. He was awful good at it. Made up some of his own, too.
From the basement to the penthouse, elevated my life. Avoiding the red and blue lights, keeping my fight. People throwing shade, but I'm living in my light. Every day's a test, the squares can't copy my stripe. Stepped out of poverty into prosperity, see the switch. Went from ramen noodles to caviar, now ain't that rich. Got a chip on my shoulder, but it's no glitch. Success is my anthem, poverty's the ditch I ditched. With knowledge, the heart is heavy and ignorance is bliss. Armed with my wits, won't ever let it slip. Been through the storm, now I seek the sun eclipse. Grew through the pavement like roses through the bricks. Money talks, honey, them commas never fail. Got designer on my back, a comma on my trail. Life's a gamble, but I play it well. Risen from the bottom, got my own tell. Dream big, wake up and chase it in this life. No room for complacement on my grind. Till I'm in the spaceship, every line. You can see I dictate it. Dream big, wake up and chase it in this life. No room for
The hook vocals are quiet. Why are the hook vocals so quiet?
placement on my grind. Till I'm in the spaceship, every line. You can see I dictate it.
Roll, bag up, load up the bullets with the rag up. Yeah, I'm flagged up. Keep your eyes open, don't get bagged up. Driving by State Street, I see a baddie with the D cup. She said, I remember you with the waves and the clean cut. Can't keep my eyes off that mean butt. BBS, wheels and deals, last sips of wine. Take that vein off your mind. What's your name, Lucky? What's your name, Buffy? I'm with your friend Cuffy. I got a 30 on the 40, trust me. Little shorty, nasty with the rubber. Come take a walk with me. My hands on your bubble. Young rich nigga out the way and out of trouble. Wrist and teeth, that's a double-double.
And chase it in this life. No room for complacement on my grind. Till I'm in the spaceship, every line. You can see I dictate it. Dream big, wake up and chase it in this life. No room for complacement on my grind. Till I'm in the spaceship, every line. You can see I dictate it.
Benjamin's in the wallet. How we made it, I can't call it. Used to scramble running from D's, flush the read down the toilet. From the projects where we wasn't no strangers to eating losses. The department know the PDs ain't helping you beat the charges. Peep the logic. When the nights when it was cold, we had to heat the stove. Streets controlled us, young niggas never did shit that we was told. You would think you been with them niggas since about 3 years old. Would never put their signatures on sheets until you see them fold. My people's ate off DSS, now we can flex. We rolling up the whole 3 just to relieve the stress. We went from being bottom feeders to the seasoned vets. Sometimes I think that I'm dreaming, can't wait to see what's next. All the adversity to me's a test. You gonna stumble, but remember to keep your focus and redirect. I remember being younger, pedaling BMX, pedaling to the fiends and the jacks, just to see a check.
Dream big, wake up and chase it in this life. No room for complacement.
Yeah, that I like the hook. It just needs to be louder, and maybe take the reverb off.
Dream big, wake up and chase it.
Probably the reverb is what made it so quiet.
Complacement on my grind till I'm in the spaceship. Every line you can see, I dictated.
Yeah, I mean, it feels very. They're gonna get the Griselda comparisons, especially with the hook, because the hook sounds like Conway. But the verses kind of sound like Camp Low to me because they don't really rhyme. They're kind of a little more abstract. The last verse, that dude was rhyming his ass off, but the other rappers were just kind of more ghost facing / Camp Low in it, which is cool to me. I mean, once I got into it, I was like, yeah, no, that works. I think the mix is really the problem. Everyone loves the beat. I'm no exception. I love the beat. I like the hook. You're gonna get the Griselda comparisons, for better or worse. But that third verse is so loud that it's distorted, and then the hook is so quiet and drenched in reverb. So there's no consistent gain staging or vocal mixing, and that's the big problem for me with the track. But everything else is cool. Everyone likes it. Jack Tail is next. Down the river. Maybe that was supposed to say down on the river, but let's listen. Jack Tail. Oh, that's what I meant. Not Conway. West Side Gun on the hook.
Your feet so light, your smile so bright, you go so fast, just see you pass. A whiff of perfume, happy I assume, a sweet melody floating quietly.
Oh, DJ Shizzle says he may have sent the reference instead of the final mix. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because the mix was all over the place, consistent wise, like not consistent wise. This is what happens. I start losing my mind. Yeah, the levels and the effects were just inconsistent. So it probably was the demo mix.
Where are you going, my darling? I see you running, my darling. Down to the river to find your lover. Down to the river to start all over. Down to the river. Hope is the color. Let's find a lover. A brief forever. Let's find a lover. A brief forever. There is a fever catching the lover, burning desire. This month of May is letting the devil having its way with the timid and the rebel. Where are you going, my darling? I see you running, my darling. Down to the river to find your lover. Down to the river to start all over. Down to the river. Hope is the color. Let's find a lover. A brief forever. Let's find a lover. A brief forever. It is the night when all is dark, a touch so light, shivers and sparks. smokes, the heart is blind. Be so kind, kiss so tender, love is candor. Where are you going, my darling? I see you running, my darling. Down to the river to find your lover, down to the river to start all over, down to the river. Hope is the color, let's find a lover, a brief forever. Let's find a lover, a brief forever. Doesn't last a long time for a song, a brief romance gives me a chance to find a lover and remember for a whole year the month of May. Where are you going, my darling? I see you running, my darling. Down to the river to find your lover, down to the river to start all over, down to the river. Hope is the color, let's find a lover, a brief forever. Let's find a lover, a brief forever.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is definitely AI again. So the only thing that I can really give a critique on is the writing. And I think there are some moments here, this feels like an Irish folk song. I don't believe it actually is. Well, it's contemporary. He just wrote that. They didn't have Suno back in the 18th century, but yeah, there were lines like the brief forever part. I think there are some examples of some sections of pretty strong songwriting within this track, but a lot of it kind of felt like the rhymes were just forced, and that's not really what traditional Irish music contained. And I feel like a lot of the figurative language was shoehorned into, and so it got a little clunky with, a touch so light shivers and sparks, the heart is blind, be so kind, love is candor. It's just kind of like a lot of mixed metaphors, and hope is the color. I don't know. The writing felt like it was trying to sound more figurative and poetic, but in terms of the execution with regards to these kinds of tracks, it has to be not necessarily the left is more approach, but just make the lines really count. And that could just be a matter of pre-writing exercises, figuring out what you really want to convey, what these metaphors mean when they all converge, and sticking to that throughout the writing process. Yeah, so the writing is what I can comment on, because as I say, this is always my disclaimer when I'm giving feedback on an AI track. I can't really critique any of the things like the melody and the mix, etc., because that's what the AI is doing. That's not what the user themselves is doing, so they can't control it. So for me to give them feedback on the vocal performance isn't helpful, because they're not the ones in charge of the vocal performance. Okay, we got DBZ with Flowing Moon right now.
I see the moon glow when I cry. I think of you when I am shy. Why so dark? I don't know why. Feelings I just can't deny. I just want a normal life. Big mention in the blue, 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 blue lights. Blue, blue lights. I see the moon glow when I cry. I think of you when I am shy. Why so dark? I don't know why. Feelings I just can't deny. I just want a normal life. Big mention in the blue, blue,
That was cool. That was a cool change of pace. I like the ideas. I think I wish instead of just repeating the chorus, because it's a very long chorus, repeating it twice at the end, that we would have gotten maybe a bridge or maybe another verse. Um, yeah, the song's not okay. So Jared Beats, I think that's how I pronounce his name. I'm doing terrible with pronunciations tonight. Says the song's not bad, but the vocal mix needs some work. I don't think it. Well, one, I think it was recorded probably on a phone or like in an acoustically poor environment. I don't think it needed all those effects. It definitely didn't need doubles because you do sing flat. And I'm only saying that to say when you sing flat, just stick with one lead. I mean, if you want to tune your vocals, cool. If the aesthetic is singing flat, then sing flat, do what you got to do, but don't double it up. Because if you don't have vocal control, if you don't have control of your pitch, then when you double it up, it sounds really bad. So remove that. I honestly think I just think you could deliver this better. So rather than release as is, or rather than throw the song away, take what you have and just deliver it better. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a strong foundation. I think in terms of execution for this type of like neo folky, garagey, shoegazy kind of shit, it just, put your best foot forward. And my guess is you didn't sit there and painstakingly record a bunch of takes until you got to this point. I understand being intentionally flat or like a little intentionally unpolished, but I think it went a little too far with the execution of this track. But the ideas are there. I think you're right. You have great ideas. Oh man, you guys are killing me asking me this. I don't see anyone on the list by the name of Melissa Wilson, but if you submit today, you will get an email telling you when your song will be played. If you submit the day of, it doesn't get played the day of, because if we're scheduling a live review, that means we have a full roster. So please just trust the system. Go to djpain1.com, trust the system, submit your song. If you haven't gotten an email, please check your spam folder, because oftentimes it goes there. If it's a brand new email that's sending you a message, that's just how it is. Thank you for bearing with us. If you have any questions, email info@djpain1.com. If she submitted 30 minutes ago, I'm periodically reminding people, if you submit during a live, you will not be played during the live. That's just how the system works. And certainly the website, it better not say that that's what you get. If you submit the day of, they will send you an email confirming the date. So please pay attention to the emails rather than asking in the chat, because the answers have already been emailed to you, and then you can reply to those emails for additional information. I actually don't have anything to do with the system. Shout out to Kyle, shout out to Danny. They're the ones that handle the system for me, because I don't have time. I would lose my mind if I was dealing with what they were dealing with all the logistics. When did DJ Pain 1 start going live? A couple months ago. We have not heard it. Please submit it. Zalin Verse next, 24 hours. Looking forward to it. Shout out to Zalin Verse. He's becoming a regular here.
Here I am, looking for me, I'm like, here I am. And I ain't going no different. I cook this up just like a kid. I did it all except the dishes.
Is this a newer vibe beat or is this an older vibe beat? Shout out to Vibe, by the way.
Say what you want to say. I can't promise that I listen. You say what you told to say. Look at you scrubbing place. I lay label that yes man and him. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Everybody gon' tell you what you wanna hear. And don't nobody keep it real no more. See, they don't even feel no more. So they won't even feel my flow. I've been down for forever and never seen it happily ever after end. Gotta believe it's something, understand it for nothing. The wheels keep turning like a bike, so they pedaling to something. Gotta give them something with some substance. I don't need a drum or percussion. All I need is the beat of my heart. Got me pulling strings in this bitch. Not a one of y'all are even strumming. Gotta keep them coming to the day end. 24 hours never really seem enough. They never wanna say it now, they can say it then. They never answer in the phone, I'm calling y'all bluff. Like we got disconnected. But all of y'all that disrespect us, yeah, I got the answers. Y'all can cease the questions. Got me done from it. Ask it for it, then it's done for me. Cause I don't ask nobody, I get it done for me. And now that I got everybody run to me, I just do what I do. I have to leave them feeling hella blue like they best friends with Doug Funny. They wanna come for me, they come get it. Takes too refined for the cheap talk. Got a 10 on Malcolm X, that's by any means. Last name Jack, climbing up the beanstalk. I got my eyes like ahead of me, and I'm looking for the real deal. Never really dabble with the fantasy. Raining on your head, getting brothers in your canopy. And every time I think a little faster, I always tend to get ahead of me. I back it up and slow it down. Always on the up and up, side goes down. You need a little time to think about it. Think about it. Swear they didn't, I bet they know it now. Wanna do exactly what I'm doing, and I'ma take a second, I'll show you how. Y'all just going out, I'm just going in. I'ma go for it, get it and go again. I'm about to give you something for nothing. I don't need drums or percussion, I just need the beat in my heart. I got way to wait in this bitch. Not a single one of y'all is dumping. I gotta keep on coming to the night and 24 hours never really seem enough. See, I'm about to say it now and I say it then. Y'all never picking up when I'm calling y'all bluff. Like the line was busy and y'all ain't even vibing with me. But I don't got the time to give a fuck. But you tried to feel me, but never close enough to touch. That's why I do the things that y'all doesn't. I just gotta do this thing as long as I'm living. I never see demise despite of mine. All I ever wanna do is put on for mine, my family, my city. If you want me, come and get it. I'm about to get started. I don't need drums for drugs. All I need is the beat in my heart. I go wait in this bitch. Not a single one of y'all is dumb. I gotta keep on coming to the night end. 24 hours never really seem enough. Now every single one of them will wish it for my hand. Now that's a long shot, you better throw your prayers off.
I cannot boost volume in Restream, so what we end up with is a pretty honest representation of the master levels. Yeah, Zalin verse always snaps. The only thing I'll say is that when in between, like, verses are amazing always. Beat's great. Shout out to Vibe. Just when there are those breaks, like, it's not the type of beat that can carry an 8-bar instrumental section. To me, I don't think. And so I feel like you build all this momentum with the verses, but then when that beat takes over and there's no chorus, I feel like a lot of the energy drops down. A lot of the dynamic drops down, and so the momentum kind of feels lost. So I don't know if that means just making this one long verse or writing a hook, because I think it needs something there, something. I don't know what. Either a chorus. I wouldn't do a vocal sample necessarily. It just because how do you compete with the energy of the vocal delivery? Like, what can compete with that? What can complement it? I feel like it just has to be more energetic vocals, because otherwise, if it's dialogue, if it's like a vocal, a clip of dialogue from a movie or something, it's not going to be as energetic as what you delivered in the verses. So that's how I feel about that. We got J2 Slizzy next with Love Me Now. And if you're here to listen to someone's track and it already happened, don't worry. These are all recorded and archived, so you can check them out on Facebook and my YouTube page. Yeah, that's a good idea. Instrumentals.
You said you love me now. You're on my ass 'cause
I'm the slimest. I've traded in my heart. No value for that, cause I do not want it. You claim you miss what we had. You ruined that, you can't be my side bitch. I better off alone. Thank God for saving me and my music. You said you love me now. You're on my ass cause I'm undecided. I'm better off alone. I'ma smoke my weed and not answer my phone. My music gotta feel a some way. She's excited, better hide her. She's invited, she said, "Billy Buzz is in the style." Big boy like it. I'm a hot to get the private, we is private. No one knows about her private. I'ma blow her back out, ooh, I'ma pass out. She'll cook me breakfast, yeah, trying to eat her ass out. Ooh, that's not me. Wait, baby, that's not free. It's playing, oh my God, no pressure required. No pressure. You claim you miss what we had. You ruined that, you can't be my side bitch. I'd better walk alone. Thank God for saving me and my music. You said you love me now. You're on my ass cause I'm undecided. I'm better off alone. I'ma smoke my weed and not answer my phone.
I think the hook on that works really well. The mix is pretty bad. Yeah, the vocal mix is pretty bad. I think you just need someone with you throughout this process to help with the delivery. Because the first part, the singing part, the pop punk melody, it's the same melody over and over again. So that I feel like that has to change just to be interesting. Because it's not as though the pop punk rap crossover thing is new. It's not. And so you have a lot of people doing it at a pretty high level. So my advice to you would be really focus on putting your best foot forward with this, with the execution of this idea. Not saying you have to sing super well, but just deliver what you wrote as well as you possibly can. Like, please don't think the auto-tune is going to do all the work for you. It's not, because auto-tune will still betray you if you are singing super flat or sharp, which you were. So that's just got to be better. But the mix, like I thought the verses sounded good, but I couldn't really hear what you were saying because the mix was just so bad on the rap part. So yeah, just get it together a little better, execute it better. The idea is there, the execution is just what's lacking. So you're fully capable of doing it. It's just a matter of, like, this is why rappers and singers get annoyed with me when they work with me in the studio. This is another reason I don't do tracking except for like 2 people on the planet. Because if they're singing flat and they think the auto-tune is going to fix it, you got to do that again and again and again and again and again until it sounds good. We got to put our best feet forward when it comes to executing ideas. We got Biggs 301 with Roadrunner right now. Or not. Thank you, Restream. Here we go.
DMV. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh Lord, why they wanna start beef now? Meditation with my Buddhists, find a peace route. Hail Mary, kiss the rosary and lay it down. I hope you blessed even if we enemies now. I don't want no confrontation, I just wanna make it. With my words, I just wanna lead the congregation. They tell me be patient and boost my motivation. First goal I ever had, my pen, there's no erasing. Chasing better flows, I watched my mind grow. OG told me my knowledge is worth gold, so I cannot fold. The world is gonna know it's not rest in peace, it's respect, it's principle. I got boots on, I don't slip when the snow fall. Speaking truth, you get blackballed and picked off. Keep your head up, waiting for the kickoff. Treat these boys that fat on my ribs, I gotta trim them off. Always had compassion to give, but they reject all. Turn into the quietest kid, I eat alone, y'all. Writing in my room, I don't receive one call. So when I'm on the move, I won't be bringing none of y'all. And crime can pay, but only if you get away. We don't confess in the booth, we take our sins to the grave. Y'all wanna walk towards the light, I'm trying to
slowly back away, but that to pull up on you quick just like the DEA. Real beef is in the streets, we don't say shit on the beats. It ain't over till somebody mama crying on knees. Fuck dreams, I got goals, but failure is really close. Still laugh when I cry cause my life is a black rose. And I don't wear chains, headphones around my neck. I don't rock J's, Nikes with Adidas pants. I like black suits with a red shirt and tie. I smoke candy bars with the Skittles stuffed inside. I paint a picture every time my pen touch the page. Since a young age, always felt a different way. Never had good grades, skipping every single week. Saying fuck the world, but wishing I had someone close to me. Oh Lord, why they wanna start beef now? Meditation with my Buddhists, find a peace route. Hail Mary, kiss the rosary and lay it down. I hope you blessed even if we enemies now. Oh Lord, why they wanna start beef now? Meditation with my Buddhists, find a peace route. Hail Mary, kiss the rosary and lay it down. I hope you blessed even if we enemies now.
Oh, someone said there was a reference to Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was self-recorded, self-mixed, because the vocals are very loud and full of reverb. So my general advice to artists when they're recording themselves is just don't use reverb. Like when in doubt, don't use reverb. Reverb is hard to get right on vocals, especially rap vocals, and it just makes, like, in as you heard here, it makes the vocals sound like they're completely separate from the beat. They don't glue them together, so it kind of destroys the cohesion. In terms of the track, I felt what he was saying. I think he has a lot of passion, and that is conveyed through his delivery. The hook is pretty much indistinguishable from the verse because the cadences and the tone and the energy are the same. And I kind of felt like the dynamic throughout the whole track was just a straight line. And, music has peaks and valleys, and there just kind of weren't any. But it makes me think he's kind of a newer artist, especially the way he was rapping. He was really on the grid, very staccato. He didn't really flow in between. He didn't really find a pocket. And that's just kind of something that comes with time. But I think he's on the right path because the passion's there, and a lot of people don't have the passion. And so to him, I would say take that passion and keep moving forward, but really focus on improving something every time you step into the booth, every time you sit in front of a notebook or your phone, whatever you're writing on. Just really strive to improve one aspect of your artistry, and really focus on that, and you will improve because it's clear that you enjoy it. So we got IR Music with Scattered Thoughts now.
Soon you'll start to understand. To advance, gotta have both hands on the wheel. Take control, can't be still. Gotta make 'em feel, gotta make 'em kneel down. Put your face on the ground, tell me how you feel now. This beat straight heat, so I'm giving it a beat down. Have heads turn around cause they like my style and the sound IRB putting out. No doubt like Gwen, putting in work, more dust in the wind. Dollars and cents in the river woods bend to the east like Clint. No peace in the streets, better be on your defense. A risk, getting lost in the mess. Up shit's creek where you sow what you reap. Keep what you take, make no mistake. They'll lie to your face and offer you a handshake like a snake. All gas, no brakes, try to keep pace. It's all about the chase, like a tongue on a taste. The detective on a case, a line being traced. The tide when it breaks, to touch the beach. Slow retreat, then it's rinse, repeat. Some things never change, common history. This new age ain't what it used to be. Will never be the same, quite a shame. A deep cut, a sharp blade, a wound on display. Counting the days until the price is paid. Nowadays, the cost could be an arm or a leg. Not just a phrase lost in the haze. Brain starting to decay when you believe what they say, cause they shove it in your face every day. Now you're well on your way to be trained to the way that they want you to be. What an epiphany. Me, I'm a different breed. Never let them get to me. No lack of integrity. I stand for what I believe. Wrong or right, which one will win the fight? Tonight's a full moon and it's shining bright. Predators on the prowl, sticks of dynamite ready to ignite. Rolling the dice, hoping to get get it right. Get a hold of it, grip it tight, like a fist fight. More spark, but they don't bite. So take flight, go away. No pain, no gain. Got rage running through the blood in my veins. Hard to maintain good thoughts. Always 50-50 odds like a coin toss. No applause as the curtain draws away. Just standing on the stage, owning my name. Simple and plain, we are not the same. Time don't wait and it can't be saved. Not made to be tamed. Turn and burn in the page. Release and engage to find peace in this place before it all dissipates without a trace.
Niles, I knew you were going to say some shit because you said something earlier about a different artist, and I think that holds true here. You're kind of reiterating yourself. You said this sounds like a rapper who's letting the rhyme dictate his writing. Yeah, I think, and you said which is fine, but I don't think it is fine because songwriting is more than rhyming, and rap is absolutely more than rhyming. And so this is general advice because I've said this many times as feedback. But I really want to drive this point home. The rhyme should not dictate the way you write or the way you deliver. The meter should, the cadence should, but the cadence and the meter are intentional and consistent. And in this track, there was zero consistency in the meter. So every rhyme would come in on a different beat. And the subsequent lines were not consistent with the preceding lines. And it also felt like he would just hone in on a rhyme. And his entire focus was the rhyme, not even necessarily the content, not necessarily staying on topic, not necessarily staying on rhythm. It was just the rhyme. It was like what Niles is saying. You can hear it. He was entirely fixated on beating this rhyme into the ground. And unfortunately, that takes away from your delivery. It takes away from your cadence. It takes away from your pocket. It distracts the listener. And so I think this is one of those fundamental, foundational writing lessons that I think everyone needs to learn, whether you're writing poetry, whether you're rapping, whether you're writing pop songs, whatever. That meter is really important. It's absolutely important. It's one of those foundation, like meter and rhythm, all of that in composition too. Think about a beat. If the hi-hat pattern just kept changing every single count, it would sound messy. And so unfortunately, this track sounded really messy with regards to the delivery. Vocal recording was great. The vocal tone was great. He has a cool voice. It's just really back to the fundamentals. I think you really need to focus on just kind of writing fundamentals, and there's no shame in going back to the basics and understanding meter, getting a better grasp on that, understanding what cadence is, studying the greats, and really understanding how they're structuring their meter, how they're delivering and executing that. We got Stassi right now. I Am Stassi is the name of the track.
Do this till he's 90. In the cut so deep you can't find me. Rolling pain, getting brain, never mind me. Beware of the sing along with me. Stassi could do this till he's 90. In the cut so deep you can't find me. Rolling pain, getting brain, never mind me. Beware of the V-shades, nigga, I ain't got a lazy eye. My eyes lazy when I'm high, so my lady drive white Mercedes 5. She be speeding in the M&M. Sky blue headlights, take a look in shady eyes. It's time to get it in, train a brick to walk again. Cause the crack game ain't dead, it's just paralyzed. I can make it move, I be making progress. Legs didn't work, now the worker run for Congress. Doggy, I'm from Main Street. Hustle like a butler boy. Rhymes come with ease, more lines than your corduroys. Almost made it off the juice. You could have been the water boy or the waterman. Fool's ball wasn't in the plan. Got it off the green on the low, we dodging the Rico. Profit off of that, I gave back to Puerto Rico. Fiends still love me because I treat them as equals. First shots missed them, so we preparing a sequel. Double Glock like young Jock, that's going down. Spin the block, I'm Tupac, I get around, hold on. My youngin' in the kitchen so long, nigga wrist game strong like he just took the cast off. niggas a Scooby-Doo episode. See it, it's a cold turkey when you take the mask off. You're not a monster, loaded chopper. Well, half of that mask off, Phantom of the Opera. I'm the best, hands down, in and out my genre. When my dog friend the pounds, it was time to chow down. Go ahead, thinking you great, step to the plate. Even in Center City, leave you in the vegetable state. Shout out to all my Philly niggas, four-wheelers and bikes. See my nigga Scoop walking from Erie to Pike. Could never pop a willie. I know one bicycle trick, pedal dope like a Luke Kane bicycle kick. Guns inside your arms and bullets inside your fingers. Mac, I'm a felon, you small, you misdemeanors. Me and me tight, can't nothing come between us. Put a nigga in the dirt, take his bitch to the cleaners. Your leaders ain't leading you right, I'm taking over. I swear I can smell the success, it's getting closer. My circle got smaller, got wiser, and I got older. It's me and my bitch and the chauffeur and the rover, there's a warning. I'm licensed to carry, it's in the holster. As he and he hated one beef, then I'ma smoke you. Believe me, I learned a few things, this game is easy. I'm telling me, Mac is authentic, you looking cheesy. Both hands tied, I'm blindfold, you couldn't beat me. In the play, and to get you my role, you couldn't beat me. I'm always on deck and on call for those who need me. If you're ready and you trying to get right, then come and see me. Got your bitch in the wrist doing tricks, you home alone. Treat your head like the Cowboys home, it's what you don't. Come prepared, you ain't making it home to get your chrome. No movie, but I'm running through Philly, I'm like Stallone. Old school shit, head to the strip and get it on a new school shit. Load up a clip and get you gone, now I'm prove shit. Fuck what you thought, I'm in the zone. Now me, it ain't another like Mac, you this a clone, come on.
Yeah, he's got a pretty dope voice. I like the voice. I think the vocal mix could have been a little bit better. I think they EQ'd a lot of the body out of his vocals. But yeah, I think he has a ton of potential. There were moments when I was like, oh damn, he's going off, like the Liu Kang line, and then there were times when I was like, oh, he's just kind of, that was a throwaway. So the same advice I think I gave the first couple artists, I would give to him. You have the talent, but you know you are up and coming, and so you really have to go crazy and work extra hard. You got to outwork the people whose positions you're trying to be in. You know what I mean? And so I think there were moments in the song where you were super on point, and then there were moments where you kind of, it just felt like you lost your steam. And those lost your steam moments, yeah, some artists can get away with that and people still love. Kendrick can do whatever he wants. His fans are going to love him no matter what. But the rest of us don't have that luxury. So I would say just really make every line count, every bar count. And if it doesn't feel like it's 100% or 120%, scrap it and make that bitch 100%. Especially the type of rap that you're doing, it has to be impressive every time. And that's just the unfortunate truth of when you're starting out and you're earning every fan, because you have to earn every fan, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. You got to earn every fan. But definitely lots of talent. Dope track. Tana Too Cool is next with Teardrop. We only got two more left after that. Latte Land and then Handolo. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Nah, you too official.
Yayo. Teardrop.
I've sampled this before.
Lord. Baby mama cheated on me. Fuck the nigga in the house, she was creeping on me. Ain't no 10 11 care, she was left that. Tried to shoot me in the heartbeat, hit the wrong side. Tried to stab me in the baby, couldn't pull it out. Oh, I went down the road, verse 20 niggas. You was at the house getting smooth. Got locked up, then lost about 20 niggas. Ever stabbed a nigga in the face? Hit him in the head with a lock sock. Lockdown, I went down the road with the bros. P-Town, never got a visit from a nigga. Never got a visit from a bitch either. Reaper calling, looking through the window like a creeper crawler. Chow cow, hit them blade sharpen when the lights out. Dead man, to my kid from me, ain't no soul in my body. I was looking at the judge, ain't no soul in the body. Mama crying, ain't no holes in the lap. I was front line, I was locked in with them niggas talking lifetime. 100 Ridge, I was thinking like a motherfucker. Got my name branded in the stone in that motherfucking legend. I was in the Chevy on Pirellis, ready. Red flag got me like spaghetti, heavy. Met her on me, nigga, for protection. Destined, waveless, and nigga, I'm the greatest. All I ever wanted was a Maserati. Bad bitch, long hair, natural body. Partner turned on me, they for fuck niggas. Try to kill a nigga at the crib, trip for you, then you turn around trying to fuck my bitch, nigga. Bitch, nigga. Brother, man, I put my soul in it. Now it's 2, 3, 1, that's an exit, nigga. Coffee counting, nigga. talking gangland. Put a stick on him, now he hang man. Used to roll the blitz, I was hype man. Till my song got signed, nigga let me flatline. It's got a meme and I really miss Rio. I was Dream Team Mark 3 trio. To my daddy, JJ, KOC, Dreadhead, Gibby, Nord, Mike, Sleepy, Derek, authentic, nigga, no generic. Swear, I was in a trap with Boo Bell. Spot a high white stove, posted up a plum. Made a crazy bitch, always had me on the run. 12, all these niggas really lame as hell. Trey, yeah, that's a real brother for you. Booney, Tay, we locked in forever. Ruger Ray, that my twin, that forever. Sorry, mama, yeah, I'm talking about Helen. Tuesday, made a tear feel like rain. Now I'm take a turn, now nigga feel the pain. Tear drop, man, now nigga so ashamed. All I ever wanted was a brother chain. Now it's Highway 5, kept me on the west side, posted with the 5. Bad bitch counting up paper while I drive. Blue face, all the niggas see a hornets. Pale face, when that nigga to my brother, full of rage. Now I wanna take a mama, even thoughts. Now I gotta see Baba, Illumidate. You gon' make it one day. Keep your head high, keep your feet to the grave. Don't understand, man, I really can't explain. It's the E5 way, worried about losing my family. You was worried about losing your blood. I was worried about going to the county. You were worried about hanging with Thor, nigga. Life ain't fair. Favor ain't needle. Nigga, you a scrub. Matter of fact, dog. Shout out on straight. You can get my phone number. Look him in the eyes, see the devil in him. Hashtag Green Mile. Best friend till I heard that nigga was a rat. Wolves coming past. Snakes me in the grass. Cut his head off. Leave him nigga screaming like a squirrel. Pig, fuck 12. Long in the ridge. Nigga undercatted. Nigga try to take my way, then I watch them drown. Nigga, you a clown. Buck 50, he don't caught the fade. Have a nigga praying amazing graves. Voice style raspy like a nigga Messi grave. All the pain in me make a nigga heart star. Post the guy sign, but a nigga flip flop. 30. Bruce Shiesty, nigga did me dirty. Teardrop. All the pain in me make a nigga heart star. Post the guy sign, but a nigga flip flop. 30. Bruce Shiesty, nigga did me dirty.
Nah, man, you too official.
There's definitely something there. He has his own style, which is cool. I like that a lot. I feel like the song was kind of all over the place, and it was, how long was it? It was a 3.5 minute verse. So I feel like the structure needs to just get tightened up. The actual songwriting needs to be a little tightened up, so that what he's saying, and like I feel the way he's saying what he's saying, the passion is there. You can feel it in the delivery. It's just that the songwriting needs to feel more intentional, like it's really his intent to sit down and feed you his story in a format that translates to a listener. Because I don't think this format is going to translate to every listener. Like even me, I was like, where's the hook? What am I, because the hook gives you the essence of the song in a memorable and concise way. But that there's nothing concise about a 3.5 minute long verse. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of lyrics. It's just, no, bro, that's more than 32 bars. That's way more than 32 bars. It's a lot. Yeah, but your voice is cool. The delivery is cool. It's unique. It's different. I just think it needs structure. I think this is kind of like, you record this and then you listen to it and you say, which parts do I like? Which parts don't I like? How can I boil the essence of this song down to 8 measures effectively and communicate, okay, cool, that's the hook. Now I can revisit the same song and refine it and create a structured song the best that I can do with what I have. And that's really just the songwriting process. Next, we got Latte Land with the Work It remix.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
What I gotta do to get my point across? All these sis niggas committing, they should be up on the cross. And I'ma keep it real, niggas. Say once that they die for you, be the ones behind the trigger. Quite frankly, paying attention is free. I got him on lock and I threw away the key. Stop talking about boys and let's talk about biz. Wave my wand around because I am the whiz. And whiz as in wizard that be sipping on that scissor while I eat a plate of gizzards. Money green just like some blizzards and I'm tripping. tripping off that trip. How trippy can I be? Looking in the mirror, drinking Bloody Mary. I go hard, I go stupid. I don't love fuck is Cupid. I do drugs till I'm hallucin'. See your soul body translucent. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Let me get some wings, man. For her with them lemon pepper steppers. I am not the norm. Bitches tryna shape shift to my form, and every single time they try to end up deformed. Since you wanna diss me, look in the mirror, that's your diss. I'm a brat with a breast hat. If she want beef, we can go to combat. Like that, I'm like that. It ain't nothing to that. I may be a little tired, but ain't nothing too flat. And they praying for reverse with me. I got too much pressure, like when nurses see bars automatic, don't send me. I'm a goddess, no demi. Fresh out the war, no Emmy. I come fast, no Jimmy. I goes hard, I go berserk. When I throw it back, I look back with a smirk. These niggas falling for me, call life alert. I'm so cold, but you just got burnt, nigga.
Yo, the end part was crazy. The last 6 bars were crazy, but then I feel like the beginning didn't catch me. It didn't catch me until the end, because the beginning was like rhyming Cupid and stupid, and it just kind of and then you went off at the last part. I feel like when you get to the last part, you got to look at the first part and be like, nah, I didn't go hard enough. Because what was the line where hold on, I gotta find it.
I got too much pressure, like when nurses see bars automatic, don't send me. I'm a goddess, no demi. Fresh out the war, no Emmy. I come fast, no Jimmy. I'm like that, it ain't nothing to that. I may be a little tired, but ain't nothing too flat.
Yeah, the tired line, that was clever. That's where it starts to me, where I was like, okay, now I'm paying attention, because before that, it was kind of lukewarm to me, and then it got super hot at the end. So I've been saying this is kind of the theme of the night. If you have these moments of brilliance in a song, but it's a moment, when you're starting out, that's got to be the whole damn song. The whole song has to be that moment extended to the full song. Yeah, like the Life Alert line was done, and that's at the end. So the last 6 to 8 measures, she pulled the big guns out, but the first part was like slapping you, and then it was the 2 2 3 at the end. So best foot forward, but the whole damn time. And that's the burden of the artist that's trying to attract the fan base. You got to like think about all the art. Think about Nicki Minaj. Think about Mixtape Wayne. You know, all these artists that were going so hard when they had to prove themselves, and then when they got on and their fan base was there and solidified, then it's like, okay, cool. I can fall back from trying to prove myself. I've already proven myself. Now I can explore other artistic pursuits. I don't necessarily have to be on 150% all the time. I can take that energy and place it elsewhere. And that's, you know, it's for better or worse, that's the reality, especially when you're making that type of music. Lastly, we have, and I think they were clowning me because they knew I was going to mispronounce this. Is it Hondolo? Either way, the name of the song is Slut Boy. Let's listen.
Hey, bro. You know what I heard? What'd you hear? What's the word on the street? I heard she indulges in pink. Like a semen demon? That's crazy. No, that's fucking crazy. Think this dot is thirsty, scheduled dick appointment, but I'm curving. I'm just kidding. I'ma double back and hit it in the morning, and she's big enough to take your lunch and tell you what it is. She'll suck your dick, holding you up by your fucking ankles while you fucking dangling. Hope you get up out before she make you put it in. This shit is crazy, baby. I might need a minute. Double tap on your legs when I'm in it. Bitch, I need air. I'm not fucking breathing. Goddamn, girl. For you, I might need a plan, girl. I got a ticket for this dick inside of that tram, girl. Big back, bubble butt, bitch in my Benz. She sucked me up so much, no wonder why I walk with a limp. She inhaled this hot dog while she was still talking and shit. She made my dick look like a little Vienna sausage dick. Tell me, baby, was it tasty? I just ate 2 avocados. What's the thing that everybody think when she say she could swallow? Oh, I got her, she's a keeper. I need her for me tomorrow. Baby girl, I'ma take her. I'll take away all your sorrows. I need it like I've been dreaming of booty in my face, shooting at the waist, semen in her hair, semen on her face. Seem like too much semen to be seeing. She ain't human, she a demon. Only ping my phone for ping upon 240, 250, baby. There is a weight limit. Knowing the bitch was fucking broken, you still went to go fix it. You're a trip, brother. Might as well call you a trick lover. Was better than being rich when you're fucking a rich mother. I pop out this bitch in 1 month and probably fuck 6 others. Oh brother, this guy is a hoe fucker. Keep his ass away from me, cause I am a hoe lover.
Niall said, "Where would I listen to a song like this?" Have you ever heard of Cupcake with 2 Ks? I feel like this is kind of a similar spirit to what Cupcake's musical brand is. So there's definitely a space for this. I played an event with Cupcake and it was packed. It was one of the most fun shows I've played in years. But what I'll say about that kind of music is that the hook is important, and there's no hook on this. And I feel like it was kind of a rocky start with like, I don't know. I feel like you lost some momentum at the beginning, and then it came back together. Like the part where you're kind of doing the sparse flow, I thought maybe that was gonna come up again. Like maybe that was a pre-chorus or something, and it never came up again. So I kind of feel like it was unnecessary. It was just like, why drop the dynamic down? Why kill the momentum early in the song only to pick it back up? You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. Oh yeah, short man. I mean, same spirit. I think she walked so Cupcake could soar. Yeah, I think a track like this needs a hook, man. Like this is one of those tracks where you're trying to convey something very specific. It's fun, it's kind of sarcastic at times. It's a little self-deprecating, but it's also hedonistically celebratory. And the hook is what brings people together. You know, when they're listening to the song. So put a hook on this, and I think refine the first part. The remainder of the song really does come together, and you know, people like it was shocking, but I don't think it was shocking in a disrespectful way. So people are gonna fuck with it. It's just a matter of conveying it to them the best way possible. And personally, I think for this type of music, the best way possible is to include a hook that they can chant together and participate with. I mean, the name of the song is Slut Boy. I don't really hear you talking about that much in the track. So I think there's a lot of space for improvement, but it's not that long of a journey. It's not like it's a long and winding path. It's pretty, I think it's pretty obvious. I think you know what to do. So hopefully, okay, he said I explained it perfectly. Okay, cool. So we're good. Let's end on that. Anytime someone pays me a compliment on my feedback style, I say it's a good night. And I'll catch you on the next one. Submit at djpayne1.com. I don't know when the next one is. It'll either be this weekend. I got to figure this out, or it'll be next Wednesday, depending on how many people are on the roster. And I will catch you on the next one. Appreciate all of you for